Good evening, welcome to Telford Ice Rink for tonight's ice hockey action. It was a great result last night for the Tigers in Swindon. Tonight, third place Basingstoke have made the trip up to the Telford Ice Rink. Let's have a chat to Sam Zajac ahead of tonight's game. So, quite a good performance, finally turned Swindon over last night. Yeah,
it's been a long time coming. I mean, it was a pretty close game. It could have probably went either way, but we showed a lot of character. We grounded out in the end, and a lot of depth goals as well, which was good.
And your game's going well for you at the moment. It's clicking with Weaves. It seems to be moving the puck around, getting it up quick.
Yeah, obviously everyone knows about Weaves. He makes it really easy, to play with, and hopefully we're kind of bringing out the best in each other.
Good evening, welcome to Telford Ice Rink. Ice hockey action. First place Telford Tigers take on third place Basingstoke. Eyes down, look in for the first period. The puck drops. Basingstoke win the draw. Goes back to Reynolds. Over to Baird. Banks it off the board. Zabo gets a touch to it, but it goes deep into the end zone where Weaver, cross-ice pass. So the puck goes in. Up to Andre. Makes a shot. And it's a goal! It was a great pass. The pass came up from Scott McKenzie off the face-off, I believe. And it was Martin Andre that put it in the back of the net for the first goal for the Telford Tigers. Seconds was the point where the Tigers went on the clock. That's a penalty going against Bearbrae. Now that's called a clipping penalty, and Greener's lining up to him, giving a push and shove. Plant's in there, someone's reaching over the back. Now that is a potentially dangerous hit because of the way he took the player's leg, and it can cause an injury, which is why his teammates then stepped up to Bearbrae. 23 Bearbrae has a penalty, but not sure what for yet. So Basingstoke with their second power play of the night. They didn't manage to convert the first one. Can they do so with the second? Weaver tries to feed it forward, kept in on the point. Shot, and it bounces over, and that goes in the back of the net from Long. He turns round in front of the Tigers bench, raises his hand as if to say, that's how you do it. And on 6 seconds of the power play, Basingstoke's Long is the scorer. McKenzie. Cross ice, McKenzie battling forward as a holding penalty coming against 18 as he held Scott McKenzie to prevent him getting the shot away. Bearbrae battling for the loose puck. Sam Zajac steps in as pushing and shoving against Bearbrae. The puck was there, but the referee couldn't see it. So the referee then blew his whistle to stop the play. There's pushing and shoving, but ultimately 18 had that initial penalty. Karpov tips forward, Taylor gets it, backhands it, tries to get it down to Callum Bowley. Karpov, cross ice. D to D. Wales steps down once again. Zajac tries to cut off Karpov, but now he's on the break. Steps across, passes, gets it back to Chin, and shoots and scores. That was a good goal from 44 Karpov. The pass came from Nicky Chin. They worked the puck as they went down to Sam Gospel, and it was finished off in the right-hand side of the net. Bearbrae across to Maynard. Maynard just dumps it down. Then the chase goes on from Bearbrae. The rest of the line take a change. Bearbrae pushes off the board. Baird hits him, and then as he bounces forward, Baird gives him a shove, so he's off his footing, which was totally uncalled for. He'd made the hit. All the bench officials are pushing and shoving. Karpov makes a hit in front of the bench on Salem, and all the officials on the Telford bench yelling and screaming towards the referee. And now a penalty's come in. And it's an interference on Joe Baird. But it's probably the third time in. Okay, so a short intermission while blood is cleaned off the ice, which is now complete, so the game can continue. Taking a trip to the park in, not the penalty win. It's the Telford Tigers power play! So, Telford a man up for the last 2 minutes of the period. Plant. Off the draw. Silverthorne onto the back post, shot wide to the right. Silverthorne skates down, puts it in on the backhand. Tipped forward by Bearbrae. Zabo. Down in the corner, Salem walks in, shoots and scores through the net, -5. A great power play goal for the Telford Tigers. On 35 seconds into the power play, it was a gritty walk forward from Nathan Salem, straight through the legs of Skins into the 5-hole. Danny Davis through to Miller, to Quiney on the left wing, shoots, and a stick save. It might have been a pad save actually from Skins, and then he flicked his stick out towards the puck. Quiney, elbow and elbow, pushing and shoving. They're going to go in front of the bench. That was inevitable. It was an elbow each. They locked up. They set up for the fight. And literally, Rupert Quiney just ragdolls him around. And the two of them, Long was never in that. Never in it at all. Basingstoke step on. Melanchek. Then Silverthorne finished his hit. Karpov cuts inside, makes a shot. Gospel makes the save. And this time it was Bearbray that finished the hit. As he made the shot, he took the player in the action of the shot. So he's already off balance with one foot in the air and then just plants that big hit on him because of how it started from that earlier play. The referee's going to need a lid on this. So 10 minutes is total penalty and 20 minutes 2 plus 10 for a check to the head. As we finish the first period, now Long and Quiney line up as soon as they come out of the box. Quiney gives him a couple of pushes and shoves, and now they're already pushing and shoving, winding it up. Balmer throws one in there. There's a lot of tension between these two teams. There's a lot of big hits thrown, and there's penalties as well. Now this is a dangerous situation for the referee because every player from both teams has stood on the ice. And he needs them to get to the dressing room because there's a lot of tension out on the ice right now. And it was Long and Quiney. I can see them going as soon as their penalties expire when we get back to the game. So here we go in the second period. Sam Zajak's wearing 55 instead of 4. So we start the period all square, 2-2, but the Telford are down to 5-on-3. So Telford outnumbered 5-on-3 now.
The first goal now reads 6 from 8 and 77, timed at 40 seconds to the even-handed goal. That's an official correction.
Long walks in, shoots, good stick deflection from Danny Davis. Stick flicked out of his hand there by Joe Miller. Long from the point, oh, and that hit the crossbar. And Joe Miller really frustrated, he cut off the angle, the shot went down, it hit the crossbar and then came down from the crossbar. Really unfortunate from Gospel. Weaver switches sides. Weaver walks down, shot, goes up and over. Zabo now, last man picks up the puck in neutralised. 30 seconds with the man advantage. Plant walks in, delays, shoots off the pad and into the back of the net. A great goal for the Telford Tigers. Rick Plant took the pass, he's on a one-on-one, he buys his time, he waits and then just tips it off the pad into the corner. A fabulous goal for the Telford Tigers. Goes up into neutralised, bounces forward. Quiney takes a line change. Really tight game, long pass, Chin feeds it forward, off to the left wing, shot. Bayran comes down and Sam got a bit of glove to it and it just drifted over and the Telford defenceman came back and tried to flip it out but not there in time as the puck just crosses the line and drifts into that left-hand corner. Zajac angling the player into the boards, taken from Karpov, kick forward, shoots and a great save from Sam Gospel. Stepping up when it really matters there as Karpov did a great steal. And Gospel had to do the business. Cut forward and that was a deflection from Wales. That was really unlucky for Sam Gospel because as the shot came, he went across with the initial shot and it was deflection from Wales' stick that put it in the left-hand side of the net for the 5th goal for the Basingstoke Bison. Ricky Plant pick up the puck, drives the right wing. Mackenzie goes for goal. Shot across the front. Mackenzie picks up the puck. Martin Andre in the high slot. Zajac shoots. Deflects off a player. Shot. Skins makes the save. And we come to the end of the second period with Basingstoke on 5 and the Telford Tigers on 3. So Telford have got it all to do in this third period as we start with the Basingstoke on a 2-goal cushion. 5-3 as the puck drops. Zaba wins the draw. Goes back to Jonathan Weaver. Bearbray picks it up. Skates out the corner, round to the top of the circle, winds up, shoots, stick check, Andre tries to tickle it over, and Miller got a touch to it as Martin Andre sent the pass across, and a power play goal for the Telford Tigers is what they need to bring them back into this game. It's now 5-4, and game on. Zajac, Weaver, first time shot from the point, straight in the top right hand corner. An amazing first time shot from Jonathan Weaver, and that's what experience can do with that puck. A great pass across from Sam Zajac to make that happen.
89 receives a 2-minute minor penalty for tripping. Take a trip to the parking. Not the penalty bin.
It's a Telford Tigers power play! Zabo, Salem, Weaver, Zabo, Weaver, shot, deflection, it goes, oh, it hit the post, and then it was chucked in by Peter Zabo on the back post. It was bouncing around. Now I'm not sure what the referee's going to do. It had a couple of attempts, it hit the post, it came down, the defenceman jumped on the puck was there, Zabo saw it, threw it in the net, and then it fell to the referee. Now I'm fairly sure that he gave that, but there is some discussion with the goal judge. It bounced around a couple of times, but it was Zabo that finished it, as I see it. Basingstoke haven't got time to hang on to it. Connolly off the boards. Karpov skates down into the end zone. And the countdown is on. Basingstoke shot from the point, deflection into the glass, and that's the end of the game. The Telford Tigers win 6-5. So a great game of hockey. Started great in the first period.
Yeah, you know, I think the first was a hard period both ways. A lot of contact, a lot of physical play. Everybody battling hard for pucks and space, and you know, I think it finished 2-2. We got the start, and then Basingstoke come back pretty hard, and I was pleased to tie it up late in the first period.
Yeah, I mean that second period as well. The momentum started to slip a little bit. It must have been a tough team talk at the end of the second.
Well, we started the second killing a 5-on-3, and that was a huge kill, absolutely huge. And we said to the guys, if we don't score on our 5-on-3s, we're not going to win. And we killed that, and that goes both ways. It was disappointing we came back. We took a bad too many men call on the change. I'm not disputing it. And to give up goals on those, they do hurt you. But the 5-on-3, when you don't get the next step, you know, you lose that little bit of impetus. And we killed that. Yeah, we lost the period. We come out in the third period, and one outstanding third period that was.
And yeah, that makes all the difference, doesn't it? Because you're a couple of goals down. To get that momentum and motivation up is a tough ask, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we went through the dressing room. You know, we looked at guys, and we actually felt it was a little bit quiet in there. We came out, and again, we stuck to the task. We worked hard. We didn't take needless penalties. When we got our opportunities on the PP, you know, we took them. And 5 power play goals tonight, that speaks volumes of those PP guys.
A great weekend for top of the table Telford Tigers, turning over both Swindon, and a great game against Basingstoke. Next week won't be an easy run as they head down to Guildford on Saturday, and at home on Sunday it'll be the Bracknell Bees that make the trip up to Shropshire.